Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you my buy and hold stock portfolio. And over the next few months and years, I'm going to be updating you about that and about the development. Hi, my name is Philip and let's get started. My values are calculated with euros. Keep in mind €1 is worth like around $1.19. So now let's get into my depot. I started with 13,004 euros. That was my start capital, and now I grew it to 13,407 euros. So I gained 367.76 euros in growth and 29.43 euros in dividends. So I have been building this portfolio since June. It's not that big. You're going to see my single positions in a second. And let's get into that right now. So I have currently 4 positions. The first position is a cash position. That is about 9,700 euros roundabout. And there is something to say to my cash position. That's pretty important, I think. I've been building that cash position since a few months as well, to be able to buy more stocks when they are cheaper. I have 3 other positions. The first of those is British American Tobacco, and then I have 2 ETFs, the Vanguard SP 500 and the Vanguard FTSE Developed World. And over the course of the next few months, as I said before, I'm going to be adding a lot of stocks and also a lot of dividend stocks. Let's get started with British American Tobacco. Just a short look into it. I want to do a long and full interview about British American Tobacco soon. At first, you should know British American Tobacco is producing tobacco products. You can see here are a few of them. The normal things like Camel, Pall Mall, American Spirit, Lucky Strike as well. They are owning those companies. But there are also new companies like Velo, Glow. They want to shift into the non-combustible department a lot more, because they think that is the future. I have 34 shares of British American Tobacco at a value of about, in total, $1,050 in euros. My growth has been 1.67%, and that's the equivalent of 17 euros. I'm saying the numbers around about. What's important, the dividend yield per year is 8.62%. Then let's get into my next position, the Vanguard ETF on the S&P 500. Yeah, a little to explain. I have the chart here. It has a normal growth margin. It's not the biggest of my positions. If you want to have a deeper look into ETFs, just write something in the comments, and a new video about that is coming soon. Okay, from the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, I've got 10 pieces, 10 shares, at a value of 574 euros in total. The growth has been 5.7%. That means I have gained 30 euros. The dividend yield is accumulating, so it's investing that right back into my ETF shares. The costs per annual are 0.07%. Let's jump right to the next position. It's again a Vanguard ETF. It's the ETF on the FTSE Developed World. I bought them around about 50 euros. Now they are at 67 euros. That's a pretty good gain. The biggest position is Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and Alphabet. Pretty much into tech. And again, 21% of the companies that are in this ETF have a technological background. So let's get into that position. It's the 4th position, the Vanguard FTSE Developed World. I've got 31 shares of that at a value of 2,070 euros. I have a growth of 18%, and that's about 320 euros in growth. The dividend yield is 1.6% per annual, and my costs for that ETF are 0.12% per annual. I think that's okay. It's not that high. So those are my current 3 positions. But again, as I said, I'm holding a big cash position to be able to invest if the market drops a little bit. So I'm waiting on that currently because I think a lot of companies are overvalued. Also a lot of the big companies. So my main goal is to find good companies and then wait until they are cheap, they are on sale basically, and then buy them. But not too diversified, so I want to have just the best companies. You see that I started with 13,000 euros roundabout in July 2020, and now it's March 21, and I have 13.4 thousand euros. That's not the biggest growth, but for the money I invested, the growth is pretty okay. It's about 10 to 11%. And my main model is again buy and hold. Here you can see my cash position is about 73% of my whole portfolio. Just a little more than 25% are actually invested because I'm waiting currently. So stay with me because I'm going to explain every single position I am buying and selling and why I'm doing that in depth. I hope you liked my videos. Please subscribe and stay tuned for new videos and new analysis of companies.